7 ways to fail an iron butt ride. Number 7, not understanding the rules. I assume that most people interested in riding 1,000 miles in a day are going to want to get their membership in the Iron Butt Association. And the IBA has specific rules that you need to follow for your ride to be certified. Now, I'm not going to cover those in this video. You can read those yourself. But make sure you understand them before you start planning your ride. Howdy peeps, I'm Steve McKay and I've ridden a lot of 1,000-mile days. Not only have I finished the Iron Butt Rally, riding 9,500 miles in 11 days, but I've ridden 3,000 miles going from San Francisco to Atlantic City in 47 hours. I've also finished the Butt Light 6 Rally, riding 6,600 miles in 6 days. Yes, an average of more than 1,000 miles a day for 6 days in a row. I've made a lot of mistakes along the way, and I have failed more than one iron butt ride. To help you be successful, I've put together a list of 7 ways you can fail an iron butt ride. Number 6, not practicing your fuel stops. Riding 1,000 miles in 24 hours is all about time management. The easiest way to waste time is during a fuel stop. Before you actually do your 1,000-mile day, you should start practicing time management when you stop for fuel. This is best done with the people you're going to be on the ride with or alone, not with people who are just hanging around. When you are practicing, you're trying to build a routine that uses time well, but also gets everything done you're going to need to do on your 1,000-mile day. Make sure you use the bathroom, have your planned food, and treat it exactly like you would on that ride. Practice timing yourself to get an idea of how long it's going to take you. Start the stopwatch as you exit the highway, not when you get to the gas station. Start the timer when you're back up to highway speed. You're trying to understand how long you're not going to be at your normal cruising speed. This will help you be more accurate in your route plan. Also plan on logging your stop in a trip log and getting a receipt. Number 5, not having a plan for food. Make sure you have a plan for eating and drinking on your ride. Personally, when I'm doing a single 1,000-mile day, I just buy a bunch of my favorite food bars and eat those throughout the day on the back of the bike and when I stop for fuel. While this is a terrible diet for long term, it's fine if you're just going to be riding for a day. Also, by eating small meals frequently, your body doesn't shift its attention away from your brain to your stomach. I strongly recommend that you don't plan on stopping at restaurants to eat or eating gas station food. If you have to plan to stop at a place to eat, I recommend national fast food chains. The chance of getting food poisoning is lower, and they're usually reliably quick. Water is also an important part of your ride. Now, I'm not talking energy drinks, soda, and other stuff. I'm talking plain old H2O. Personally, if I drink a whole Gatorade at a gas station, I'm going to need a bathroom in 30 minutes. If you can, use something like a Camelback so that you can drink small amounts of water frequently. This will stop you from being dehydrated, but it will also keep you from needing to find a bathroom all the time. Speaking of which, if you aren't needing a bathroom every 4 hours or so, you're probably dehydrated and you need to drink more. You do not want to get dehydrated and lose alertness on a 1,000-mile ride. Number 4, not planning to be tired. For most people that have never ridden a 1,000-mile day, it will take you around 20 hours to complete the ride. 20 hours is a long day to be awake, let alone being alert on the back of a motorcycle. Have a plan for what you're going to do when this happens. For some people, stopping to take a short nap will completely revitalize them. For others, that just makes them sleepy. Caffeine works for some people, but I don't recommend relying on it. I know some folks that have helmet communicators, and when they get tired, they call old friends to catch up as they're rolling down the highway. Just have a plan for what you will do because you will get tired. Number 3, not planning on the weather. The best plan for bad weather is to avoid it altogether. Yes, you've probably set a date for your ride, but if it looks like there's going to be bad weather, just postpone the ride for another day. Your first 1,000-mile day is going to be a tough day. There is no need to make it more difficult. If you've never experienced the misery of being on a bike in the rain for a few hours, you have no idea how miserable 20 hours in the rain will be. And even if it's only going to rain a little bit on and off, I still suggest waiting. If you insist that you have to go anyway, be prepared to endure the weather. And also understand the impact the weather is going to have on your schedule. Riding in bad weather usually results in riding at a slower speed and taking a longer time. Number 2, making changes to your bike right before your ride. Now, I'm not talking about maintenance or other necessary things. I'm talking about the accessories that you've purchased to make your ride more enjoyable. Things like that GPS or that phone mount, or maybe you've never installed your intercom on your helmet. But here's a little secret. It's the thing that's going to fail on your ride, and you're going to spend 20 hours of constant aggravation trying to fix it while you roll down the highway. Just leave it for the next ride. Number 1, not having an exact route plan. Yes, I like to plan too much, and you are a free spirit that just goes with the flow. But if you really want to succeed on your first 1,000-mile day, you need a good route plan. I will have a video on the steps needed to make a good route plan, but the highlights are: first, know exactly where you're stopping for gas. Second, build a timeline that will let you know if you're ahead or behind schedule. Third, make it boring by including lots of freeway. 4, choose roads that you're familiar with. And 5, make sure it adheres to the rules the IBA has on routes. I hope you enjoyed watching this list of ways to fail an iron butt ride. I hope you feel a little more comfortable as you plan your 1,000-mile day. As usual, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And if you're inspired to do the ride, share this with your travel companions. Let me know in the comments below the longest you've ever ridden. And if you do end up riding a 1,000-mile day, come back and let us know, and we'll celebrate it. Thanks for watching, and may you have travel and good fortune in your future. I am freezing.